There comes a time in life when you got to look after you. Because there's only one you, and nobody else is going to do it for you. So if you want something in life, you just got to go for it. Continue to reach your goals. Continue to look after your purpose, and you're going to be all right. I just wanted to leave that with you. Welcome to the Rob John Podcast, episode 5. Yeah. We gonna get into this. Rob John. Yeah, no matter what. Keep it going, y'all. No matter what, we gotta make it. No matter what, we gotta take it. And yes, we gonna make it. Just let that rock. Walls coming down and they can't stop crumbling. Stress, depressed in the middle with no end. Vision dried up and you can't find no tear. Dreams that you just let that roll. DJ Rob, let's go. Shout out upstate New York. Shout out, a big shout out to my daughter Zana. I love you, baby girl. We gonna make it. We gonna take it. Let it roll. Woo! Coast. Got me clapping my hands up in here. No matter what. It's DJ Rob. Welcome to the Rob John Podcast. You're now tuned in to the live show. Let's go. About to spaz to the drums, y'all. All right. Let's let this thing roll. You're now tuned in. And you already know. Here with the life topics, and I might speak knowledge. Welcome to the Rob John Podcast, episode 5. I can't believe we made it this far, y'all. I'm in my 5th episode already. Excited in this journey. Yeah, we're gonna continue to make it. We're gonna continue to produce these episodes and get it out there and let that word shine. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. I remembered I mentioned it before. It's all about building with each other, building as a human being, as a humanity, so we could become a better people, a better race, a better woman, man, and child. That's what life is all about, man. We got to keep going, no matter what. So that's a song I wanted to share with y'all. That's a single that came out. I believe I wrote it in 2017. You could check it out on my website, www.robjohnmusic.com. So check that out. It's available on iTunes, Spotify, and all other music platforms. So once again, I want to give a shout out to the fans out there. I thank you for tuning in to the Rob John Podcast and checking out my content. And I want to make sure you know that you are greatly appreciated. Much love to each and every one of you. Shout out to my daughter Zai. I love you, baby girl. Keep going. You're going to be all right. So, all right. What are we getting into? I came to notice I'm learning a lot in this video production. I took this art seriously back in the early 2000s. I always been, I always loved the camera, man. There's something about capturing unique moments in life, expressing your medium through photography and also videography as well. So what I mentioned, I'm learning about this. I noticed in my earlier episodes when I record on video, sometimes I would have like glitches. So I'm learning about, certain video formats, so that way it can be a more smoother quality and it can make great content for the viewers out there that's watching. So I'm learning. It's a great process. It's a great journey. And yep, that's truly what it is. I'm just going to turn my clock on real quick. That way I have an idea of the time frame for this. So yeah, let it roll. Keep it rolling. I want to give a shout out right now to certain YouTubers out there. I only rock with a few, man. I only rock with a few people that's really speaking a great message and giving out great content. When I listen to these certain individuals, they really talking about something. So the first one I want to get into is a YouTuber. I don't really like to call this man a YouTuber. He's more than that. He's like practically a genius, man. So he goes by the name of Tony Gaskins. I want to give a shout out to you. Keep doing your thing with the message. His message is great for light topics, getting your life in order. And all around, he gives his messages geared towards having a healthy relationship advice. But I love the fact that his messages is geared towards God more in a way. You can really tell he's a great man of God, a great man of integrity. So shout out to Tony Gaskins. I remember I've been following this guy ever since, I want to say like 2010, 2011, somewhere in that era. But I remember I reached out to him, and he's a genuine person, and he gave me great advice of what I was going through in my certain time frame on my life. So, shout out to Tony Gaskins. Check out his YouTube channel. He does an amazing job at his content as well. So go look at his videos. Another YouTuber that I rock with, that I watch, he goes by the name of Hassan Campbell. He's another real, real person that really speaks, good life topics. He comes from like that street. He comes from like that street environment. So that I think that's why I could relate with him so much. It reminds me of, he was in the streets. So basically in his messages, he's giving out, real gems so you can really understand. So like where I come from like the hood environment growing up. So I can really grasp what he's saying. Like, you know what I mean? It's different. Like if you listen to a certain person and they're speaking all proper with all these big vocabulary words and you can't really grasp what they're saying. But like with Hassan Campbell, it's like when you hear him, you can really feel his message. You can hear the pain, you can hear the struggle, you can hear what people are really going through out here in these streets. So, go check out Hassan Campbell. He's another great guy, another great YouTuber that does an amazing job with the content that he's sharing. So I just wanted to give a shout out to these YouTubers right here. So that's basically what I'm geared towards doing right now on my message, getting my content out there, sharing, great ideas and, things that will help people in life. So like I said earlier, it's all about building. I don't really want to come on here just to be talking. I want to be coming on here talking with and, causing myself to have really something to talk about and having to, speak about and so forth. So moving along. Oh yeah, so I believe in episode 4, I mentioned God of War and I gave like a preview of what the trailer was about and how the game was going to be. So I just found out last week that it will be released on November 29th. And Sony has confirmed this on their website as well. And it's also trending on social media, especially Twitter. I seen that on my timeline as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to God of War Ragnarok, which is releasing November 29th. And like I said in a previous episode, that game is phenomenal. The graphics is, insane. I'm telling you, go check out that game if you don't have it, y'all. So, all right. So a few days ago, 4th of July just passed and went by, and for the most part, I believe everyone had a great time. But unfortunately, we had a few incidents that happened. I believe it was in this area of Illinois. There was like a shooting at a 4th of July event. So I want to right now send my condolences out to the people who were lost in that tragic event. All right. So I just wanted to have a brief silence interlude right there. And once again, my condolences goes out to the people's lives that were lost. Man, listen, these shootings are getting out of hand. I've never seen anything like this in my life with these shootings that's constantly happening. So I want to say to each and every one of you to be very careful out here in this world. Be very cautious and vigilant. Watch your surroundings. Stay close by to your family as much as possible. Make sure they're protected and well, because you never know what can happen to you when you step outside of your door. So be very careful. I know there was another incident in Texas, I believe, and my condolences goes out to the people in Texas as well. And something's got to give with these firearms being out on the street. I think there needs to be some kind of something's got to happen to where, if certain individuals are getting these firearms, there needs to be some kind of protocol where a background check needs to be checked on that individual. Check out his family, his past history in his life, and his or her life, or whoever it is that's getting these firearms, because it's getting to a point where now it's just happening, pretty much everywhere I hear I'm just hearing all these, unfortunate shootings happening, and um but in all reality, I think it's just gonna get worse. But at the same time, I believe eventually it'll slowly die down. But so yeah, just be safe, be careful out here. And once again, my condolences goes out to the people's lives that were lost. Oh man, it's just so sad, so tragic. And yeah, so, but overall, I want to say, happy belated 4th of July to each and every one of you guys out there. I'm pretty sure, 4th of July is like, it's a pretty, for me, it's always been fun. When you hear 4th of July, you hear fireworks and whatnot. And I know in the area where I am, it's funny. I try to get some rest, but all you hear is boom and all these fireworks going off, and it's like, yep, it's 4th of July. So that's what it's all about in this certain event right here. But happy belated 4th. And yeah, how's everyone's summer going? I hope the summer is going well. And I'm excited. I know the amusement parks up here open back up. I believe Six Flags has opened back up, and uh, man, it's just gonna be it'll be a fun time just to go out there and spend time out there. I love amusement parks, man. Every time I go to Six Flags, I have such a great time. One of the first rides I be going on is like the roller coaster. Just getting it's all about for me. It's all about thrill. It's all about adrenaline. You know what I mean? You know, just to be in that moment and getting that adrenaline rush, going down that roller coaster ride, man. That's what it's all about. So I want to try something different though, man. Like something like skydiving. Who's been skydiving before? Man, that seems like it's fun, but I don't know. I heard a few stories where certain people got hurt off of it. I think there's one guy, he had a bad knee injury, and so that took a toll on him as well. But it's just one of those things where you gotta try it out. It's like a once in a life kind of thing. But if you like doing that, like skydiving, maybe you go more than once, who knows? But eventually I want to give it a try, give it a go, and see how it goes. So if you guys have any skydiving stories, if you have gone through this great experience, let me know. When I produce this video, and you can leave it in the comments. Tell me your story. Share me what you've been through. How was skydiving for you? I know a lot of you probably have fun. Could you imagine just going out of a plane, jumping out of a plane, and surrounded in this atmosphere, and just woo! I'm getting an adrenaline rush right now just by thinking of it. Man. So also on YouTube, I noticed there's a lot of great skydiving videos, and let me see if I could look one up real quick. Skydiving. This one has like 7 million views. Let me just pause the music for a minute, just for copyright sakes. You know how YouTube be. They be blocking your video just because you be playing certain music. But I'm just looking at the visual, man. Look, like I said, man, look, it's like they're in the atmosphere of clouds. Oh man, this video is beautiful. Just like the whole color. Yo, these guys just having a blast, man. Oh man. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Hold on. Check that out. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see if I can pull it closer. A joint look crazy, right? Look at this guy. He got like a parachute and everything. Oh man. Yes, I want to try this out one day, man. I think if I go skydiving, that'd take like a load off and just getting that adrenaline rush. You ever go on like a ride at like an amusement park, and after you get off the ride, you feel so good. It's like you feel more freer. You know what I mean? It feels like your soul is more freer or something. I don't know. That's what it does for me, anyways. I don't know about y'all. Some people, they get like sick off rides, throwing up. I think one time I almost threw up, but I think I had ate something that made me throw up. So yeah, be careful when you go on rides. Make sure you watch what you eat before you go on them. Eat something light before you go on like a big ride. That way you don't have that throwing up feeling. So yeah, summertime adventures, amusement parks, skydiving. I know a lot of people, they like going camping and stuff. I don't know if camping is my thing, but I think you know what? I like the outdoors, actually, being out in nature. But just the whole experience of camping, it looks like it's a lot of work because you gotta get a tent. And it also it depends how many days you're gonna go camping for. So if you're going for like, I'll say might do like a camping trip for like a weekend. You still gotta pack like your tent. Make sure you bring blankets and all that. You gotta make sure you have like sunscreen if you have like real sensitive skin. You gotta make sure you have like fresh food. How you gonna keep the food fresh? That's another thing. But I guess you can get like a one of those big ice bucket containers. Keep like your drinks cold and stuff. You could probably bring like a portable stove. Who likes s'mores? Get some graham crackers, some chocolate. You know what I mean? Roast some marshmallows up on a nice fire. Have a nice summertime campfire going on. Get some music playing. You know what I mean, in the background. So I guess camping is pretty good. Good for the mind, body, and soul, just to get out in nature, get out from your home environment, be outside, fresh air. But also at the same time, you got to look out for certain animals like bears. And it's funny, this one lady was telling me a story of how when she went camping, she was like surrounded by bears, and they were coming over to her vehicle and just looking. And I guess she told me that they were smelling food. So it was like they were just hovering over the vehicle, over her vehicle, and eventually they they left. I hear about bears like certain animals like dogs, but especially bears, like if you don't show fear to them, they're not going to bother you. But at the same time, they do have that wild instinct. So be careful if you ever come across a bear. Let me tell you, those things are huge. Could you imagine wrestling a bear? I don't know, man. Listen, it's either me or him. But my goal is to demolish that bear if I ever come across one. But listen, I know this UFC fighter. I think his name is Khabib or something. Let me see if I can look it up. Khabib wrestling bear. Yeah, his name is Khabib. He's a UFC fighter, and I want to say he trains like this, wrestling bears. But shout out to Khabib, man. Big ups to you, man. That wouldn't be me. I ain't gonna be messing with no bear, man. I mean, if I had to, of course, but you know. But listen, Khabib, man, you gotta have some crazy human strength to be fighting a bear, man. He a warrior for real. Man, that's crazy. Let's check this out real quick. Oh, this video's like in like another language. But it shows this guy like wrestling with a bear. That's crazy, man. Wow. Yeah, so maybe in my next training session, I'll go out there and start looking for bears so I can start wrestling with them. That'll probably up my training to 100. But yeah. Like I said, it seems like camping is fun, just to get out the house, try something different, try something new, and maybe a weekend, maybe I'll try it, give it a shot, see how it works. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just share this content in here in episode 5. Once again, shout out to all the listeners out there, and I greatly appreciate you guys joining in. So yeah, looking forward to that Gods of War Ragnarok coming out on the 29th of November. That'd be a great preseason holiday gift. Man, this time is going by so quick. It's like Summer's about to be over soon, and major holidays coming up soon, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and so forth. So we got to get ready for like these things. And I know many of you guys probably you're probably working on your shopping list right now and getting that food ready. You know, there's going to be a lot of cooking going on, and I can smell that food right now, that baked mac and cheese and grilled chicken, stuffed cabbages, and grilled corn on a cob, sweet potato pie. Man, I'm getting hungry. Listen, I'm starving. Who cooking out there today? Save me a meal. One of you ladies out there, save me a meal. If you're throwing down, I'm there. Now, let me stop though. But shout out to you guys once again. Happy belated 4th. Happy birthday to out there who just had birthdays and so forth. I hope you had a great time. You remember, celebrate life, man. We only live once, so go out there and enjoy yourself. Be the best person that you can be. And most of all, most importantly, keep God first in your life no matter what. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, nobody has you but you. You got to do for you. I got to do for me. We got to do for us to become a better people, a better individual as well. So, yeah, I want to leave this out with another track. Let's see here. Let me do a random song real quick. A Chance to Build by Rob John right here. Yeah, let's get into it. A Chance to Build. I wrote this in 2018, y'all. It's another great track right here. Great way to end the podcast segment. We got another chance to build. You know. Listen, we got a chance to build with our talent and skill. A chance to fulfill the layout is real. It's DJ Rob. Back in the mic. 1, 2. Let's go. Yeah. We got a chance, y'all. Woo! Rob John. Yeah. So if you want to hear that full song, go on my website, www.robjohnmusic.com. Also, check it out on all music platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, everywhere. Go check it out, Rob John Music, everywhere. You can check out my podcast every Saturday on YouTube, The Rob Pod, dropping at 11 a.m. That's going to be on my YouTube channel, The Rob Pod. And a weekly audio version of each of my podcasts will be out every Thursday at 9 a.m. It'll be available on Anchor and also Spotify, which will be the main platform for the audio version of my Rob John podcast episode. So this is episode 5. You're now tuned in, and I am about to sign out. You guys have a great day, great weekend. Have fun with your family. Enjoy yourself, enjoy life, and be great, y'all. Take care. Peace. I'm out.